luckily, we have reached the president of the University of Regina's Students Union, Mahad Ahmad. Mahad has been listening, and he joins us live right now. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How are you?
Good, Mahad. So lots to unpack here. You heard the University of Regina president saying the financial documents show there is more money going out than coming in. He also says the auditor found that, quote, the financial sustainability of that organization is in serious question. What happened from your perspective?
Okay, so which, as he said, which is we are required by the Non-Profit Act to have our audited statements every year, and we do it. I do agree that we were in loss from 2021 to 2024. So what happened is the new management began around March of 2024, and then we started in May 1st. So we had that emergency plan in place to control and eliminate all the unnecessary expenses we had.
Let's go through some of the things that the president brought up there. How big is the deficit?
Um, it's I don't know the exact amount right now on top of my head, but it surely is available on our audited statement.
Are we talking thousands, tens of thousands?
I think it was almost 1.3 million.
Okay, so a significant number. Why is revenue down, Mahad?
Revenue down. So for us, historically, the main source of revenue for URSU was the students' fees, and I don't think our revenue went down. Our expenses went up.
Right. Okay. Why did your expenses go up?
Our expenses went up because not in my tenure, the previous people who were previous management, they had as he said, they were overstaffing, and there were some initiative which I believe were taken for, like, principally it's good initiative, but I don't think at that point we URSU was financially enough strong to sustain those programs.
All right, Mahad, let's go back to last year then. You take over, you're elected the president of URSU. You look at the financial reports. What do you see, and what did you do about it?
Yeah, so what did I do was we made the emergency plan in my tenure. We reduced the stuffing, and we reduced all the um what do you say, the programs who were not sustainable in a long term. We reduced that. We reduced expensive. We laid off some people, and that's pretty much it. And then we are trying to increase our revenue by introducing new services. So right now, as you know, that on campus there is very, in summer especially, very limited um, food opportunity were there. So now we are trying to, um, you know, coffee. We had a coffee shop planned, so we'll be opening that coffee shop up too. That will increase our revenue as well.
Mahad, you mentioned the emergency plan, and the president of the U of R says they were not satisfied with that financial plan. Why is that? Do you know why that would be? Like, is the financial plan, the emergency financial plan, just not doable?
Um, I would say it was doable, and we did it.
What was your emergency financial plan?
Our emergency financial plan was to renegotiate agreements with our providers. So we renegotiated with City, we negotiated with our insurance provider. We are adding more services for a very, I would say, reduced prices. And the most important one was there were, as I told you, there were extra overstaffing. We laid off quite few people too.
Did you make any new hires as president, or did you only lay people off?
Nope. Only laying off people sounds very bad, but yeah, I would say.
Well, it's the
So in
reality
my,
of the situation. I understand what you're saying, though.
yeah, since we are in my tenure, we didn't hire any full time staff, but we
Okay.
did reach some person from management, since um we are we are in a tough time, and So that's pretty much it. So we now our managers are doing way more work than they usually did. So currently we don't have an active operation manager, which is currently has been taken by our general manager. He's taking care of our operation as well. And then in Owl we used to have historically one bar manager, one kitchen manager, and then one um campus life manager, I would say campus coordinator, not coordinator, campus something life. I don't know the exact name. What was
Right,
that?
right.
But
Mahad, before we run out of time, because we're going to be kicked off by the local news,
yeah.
obviously you took over as president. You realized there were some issues in past years. We don't know how many issues have continued in the past year, but did you notify the university to say, hey, we're having problems?
So all the audit statements were sent to university each year before it get approved in the AGM.
But prior to an audit, Mahad, did you flag this as to the university and saying, look, we've got issues here?
We did submit our emergency plan. We acknowledged what the concerned university had and what's the issues. We did our assessment. We did assess that what's the problem, and then our committee decided to go with the emergency plan. And we did convey that, but university is trying to at least like they are saying that they have concern regarding the financial, but we didn't receive our winter semester tuition fee, student fee, which was already collected. So from past almost 4 months, we haven't received a penny, and then we still have few payment obligations which you have to do, and they are saying that they are concerned that we are in a very bad financial situation, and then on the other hand, they stopped our funds.
Mahad, so look, you didn't run again as president. There'll be a new president taking over. Can this be turned around before August to address the university's concerns and to save the Students' Union?
Okay, I'll tell you what. So usually we started in first May, right? So I've been answering the student questions about the audit which was happened in 23 to 24, right? So what we have told to university a couple of time, and we were in talks, and we said that if you can wait on like 10 months, why can't you wait 2 more months? And our recent audit for financial year 24-25 will be out, and then you can see what we have improved. And what we believe is that we will be positive almost 400K this year. I don't know, only if we receive our funds. So we didn't receive our funding.
Right.
We are on page.
Well, Mahad, I really do appreciate you coming on live today. I'm sure we will have many follow-ups, and we'll see how things unfold here. Thank you again.
Yeah. And all the people watching you'll see the audit statement and how much we improve. We improve almost 1.7 million.
Okay.
Again, only if we receive our funds.
Mahad Ahmad is president of the University of Regina Students Union. A whole lot to unpack here. Obviously, we will continue following this. As you heard earlier, there is a student petition calling for URSU to be temporarily dissolved. They say their voices aren't being heard. They want a forensic audit. Lots still to learn, and we'll continue covering it for you